But we're going to head outside now, and we're going to talk a little bit to Jason Kirby, who's a little bit of a newbie at the city. Welcome.
What's up, Matt?
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me on the show.
But we've got you in right at the right time as we head into spring and summer. You run or help run the outdoor rec department, and you work over at the Chavez Center.
Yeah, we're kind of we're a very small group right now, very new. This is year 2. And so currently in the summer we have kind of a youth outdoor adventure camp. It's a 4-week program. It runs the 2nd and 4th week of June and July, which I brought my cheat sheet. That's June 8th to the 12th.
All right.
We just had. Was really awesome.
What'd you guys do?
So our program is kind of unique in that a lot of it's off campus. So the youth are dropped off in the morning at the camp, and they're picked up at camp. And the first day is at camp, and after that we go out and explore. We challenge the kids. So day 1 starts with archery. We meet the kids for about a half hour, and then we're shooting bows and arrows.
Sweet.
With Randy Newman, who works at the Archers of Santa Fe.
Not the pianist.
Not the pianist, no. Really great guy. And then the rest of the day we kind of play. We do our main sports are ultimate frisbee, hacky sack or foot bag, and then we do slacklining, which is best way to describe it's like a piece of webbing that acts like a tightrope, and it moves all over the place. And with the youth, we emphasize teamwork and helping someone across.
I've seen way more coordinated people than me doing it, so I kind of am familiar. Did you see that Rex doing an ultimate frisbee league?
I know. I saw that at Fort Marcy, right?
Well, yeah, we got to get a team
I think
together.
I'm in. Probably we should find some people. Anyone interested? That would be awesome.
Okay, so sports. There's some archery in there. There's some outdoor stuff. What else you got going on?
We do hiking. We do a conservation hike with the Santa Fe Conservation Trust. Tim Rogers leads us on a hike. We also do an interpretive hike with the Santa Fe Watershed. And that would be Eileen and Keeley. So they give the youth an opportunity to get some programming outdoors, learn wildlife systems, ecology. The watershed area is kind of a restricted area to most of the public, and we're allowed access to go up there. So
cool.
The once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the youth to actually see where does water come from.
How does it all work?
Yeah, we have a little bit of focus on some skill building with the youth. First aid, they got to learn how to tie knots, how to purify water, how to build a shelter, because those are kind of applicable things and things that aren't really taught as often as they could be.
Unless you pick those stuff up on your own or from a family member, it's sort of hard to learn that stuff.
Absolutely. We emphasize a lot on teamwork, and in fact I use a buddy system with the youth and kind of mix it around so that they're always watching out for one another, and that kind of fosters teamwork and camaraderie. And actually week 1 went down super successful, and I definitely saw some youth build some hopefully lifelong friendships, but at least summer camp friends.
How many kids came out week 1?
Week 1 was 12. We cap at 13 to keep it small.
That is nice and small. That's great for the kids.
Yeah, so there's a lot more like one-on-one with the adult. We also actually go to the community college, and we do the ropes course there, the high ropes course, the big scary events, the 40 feet up in the air, and the kids have to work as a team to ascend a giant climbing wall or ascend a 30-foot pole that wobbles and then jump off and be caught by their peers. So there's the challenge by choice, and actually with the teamwork and the trust that they learn as the week goes on, everyone did it successfully. And I wish I had taken more photos. But actually the photos will be up on the Chavez Center webpage as well as the Facebook, and we'll work on getting all the photos from week 1 up there real soon. We also go to the Wildlife Center in Espanola. The kids get to interface with raptors, some birds of prey. There's some really cool owls, snakes, bobcats, things they probably would never really be close to, but in a controlled setting. So they actually get to see these. There's an interpretive program taught for the volunteers, and turned out to be really cool. It was really exciting.
Nice.
We also go, let's see what else we do. We go to the climbing center, and so the climbing center allowed us to kind of just show up and give a real quick demo how to climb, and then the kids spend about 3 hours going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Try to wear them out as much as possible.
Totally wear them out. They're falling asleep, in the car on their way home. All really good stuff. So and I actually want to throw a shout out too to just some of the people we're kind of working with, because they deserve some respect. Randy Newman from Archers of Santa Fe, he helps with archery. Tim Rogers from the Santa Fe Conservation Trust. Kelly Gossett from New Mexico Kayak Instruction. I completely forgot to mention we were kayaking in the pool.
Just do it all.
Due to the rain and all the excessive moisture we're getting, which is amazing, kind of poses a safety and risk hazard having the youth do this outside. So we're currently in the GCC pool. Which was really fun.
That might be a first, but
it might be a first.
I'm glad we're breaking barriers.
And Cheryl from the New Mexico Wildlife Center. Eileen and Keeley from the Santa Fe Watershed Association, David Marquardt, who's the director for the ropes course at the Santa Fe Community College, and Andre and Christian, who I think Andre is the owner of the Santa Fe Climbing Center, and Christian was our instructor or guide for the day. So super cool.
So this first session was June 8th through the 12th.
Correct.
There's more, though, this summer?
Yeah, so the next one is actually going to be starting next week. That's going to be June 22nd to the 26th. Our camp kind of has a revolving schedule. Our main differences are that some weeks we'll do kayaking in the pool, and some weeks we're going to do sort of map and compass, land navigation.
Nice, yeah.
They get a map and compass. They get about 20 minutes of instruction. Go.
Get out there.
Go find these
See you
things
later.
that are very difficult to find. And so it's a challenge and self-reliance of skills.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that starts next week, and there are a
Correct.
couple of other sessions coming up. Are they all full already, or is there still
No, they're
space?
not. We are still accepting. We're a small group, so we have a few more spots available each week. If people are interested, they can contact me at 505-955-4006.
Okay.
Or just dropping by the Chavez Center and going to the front desk and say, hey, I'd like to sign my youth up for adventure camp, and we will do our best to get them in.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Very cool. So give us that number one more time,
Yeah,
Jason.
it's area code 505. Wait, we're in Santa Fe. Everyone knows that.
Yep.
955-4006.
Got it. All right. So a few more spots left, and what are the dates of the upcoming sessions?
The next one, so we the 4th week of June, which is June 22nd to 26th, and then we have 2 weeks in July. That's going to be July 6th through the 10th, and July 20th to the 24th.
Got it.
And so when we're not actually running our outdoor camp, we support Camp Festive, which is the Chavez Center. That's the big 90 to 100 kid
Gotcha. Yeah.
camp that goes on,
Yeah.
and so we try to give them opportunities.
It runs
to do
kind
outdoor
of
run.
every day during the week, all
that's the
summer
big
long.
one.
Yeah.
That's the big one. So we support them, and they actually, to go into the next segue, they run a sports camp there as well. They have an option of doing a half day of sports, and they call that just your sports camp, or you can do a combo camp, which is where you'll spend the morning in whatever sport camp is going on that week, and then finishing up with the regular Camp Festive. So you're getting kind of the interpretive educational programs. And so some of the things they do would be basketball, volleyball, baseball, soccer. There's a dance and cheer section, and golf. And so if you're interested for that, you can contact Melissa Bustos at 955-4005, or the information can be found at the Chavez Center front desk, as well as chavezcenter.com.
Got it. And all this info is always up on the
It's always up
great
online
website.
somewhere, right.
Yeah.
We also have the Little Linksters Youth Summer Golf Camp, which the Chavez Center helps support. It's a 6-week program. It runs about 2.5 hours a day, and youth learn golf etiquette. They learn how to swing, putt, chip. I don't know all the terminology that
Yeah,
well.
all the different things.
Right,
Yeah,
the PGA
shot,
there. At the-
obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not a golfer.
I'm like, yeah, it looks like they're having fun. So, yeah, at the Marty Sanchez golf links
Out at the links
section,
to Santa Fe, yep.
The PGA professional is the one teaching. So I get to take them there, and I get to see how much fun they have, and I get to learn a few things.
Maybe
and
pick
they're-
up a few things
That's
while
right. They're
you're there.
teaching me at this
Yeah.
point. I'm like, how do you do that? So yeah, that's really
Great.
really one of the cool programs.
Cool. And then we've also got some movies coming up on the plaza at the rail yard this summer, right? And you were gonna
Absolutely, yeah. So the Outdoor Rec kind of helps support their program with some funding, and so this summer they're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 summer movies. The first one just happened. That was Big Hero 6. This Friday it's Grease. I've heard that's been mentioned a couple of times.
A Grease sing-along.
A Grease sing-along.
Heartbroken I have to miss, actually.
July 3rd we get The Wizard of Oz. July 17th it's 101 Dalmatians.
The cartoon, not the live action.
Well, the live action
it's
would be
the
cool, but I'm
original,
pretty sure it's
isn't
a
it?
cartoon.
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
cartoon. Yeah, July
The
30th.
throwback 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, somewhere in the 90s or 80s when it came out, yeah. July 31st, The Commitments. August 14th, The Goonies, which everyone should be there for. And actually, to cap it off, August 28th with the summer blockbuster hit of last year, Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
So that'll be at the rail yard. And from what I understand, the movies start at sunset.
Whenever the sun
Whenever
goes
the sun goes down.
Yeah, wherever that may be. All right, great. So there's, man, that's a ton of stuff. But go to chavezcenter.com.
That's going to be your basic
Or
information.
give you guys a call,
Call us.
955-4005 is Melissa, and you're 4006?
Correct.
Got
Yep.
it. All right, thanks for coming on. Keep
Thanks,
us up
man.
to date. Have a
Appreciate
good
it.
summer. It sounds
Will
like
do.
it's going to be a lot of fun.